Hi all, this is Message of the Week, or Message of the Day, for the 21st of March 22. It might resonate with a few of you, others it may not, so it's for the collective. So let's see what's going on for the 21st this week. Let's see what's going on. Get this energy going in these cards. So I will just say, if you would like to have a one-to-one reading with me, it's spiritconnections.uk/shop. That is where all my services are listed there. So right, let's see what's going on for the collective for this week. Week commencing the 21st. Let's have a look. Some of you must have had a really good weekend. I do need to say that. Okay, it's coming out, so we've got like cheers, thank you very much. So again, quite positive week ahead, I want to say, for a few people. Do also feel that we've been going through quite a lot, cutting a lot of rubbish out of our lives, I do need to say here, on this. Just pull up a few. So right, yeah, the first card that come out, okay, which is the Nine of Cups, which is like cheers, thank you very much, we've got this. So again, this is showing me a lot of you working on your well-being, your fulfillment, your happiness, trying to take control into your own life here, you know, with where we're going, what we're doing. Maybe even cutting a lot of negativity, rubbish out of our lives. Again, this is coincide, I believe, with the... I did a basic card of the day yesterday, put it on my page. But Ace of Swords come out here, and I think that's what it was yesterday. Oh, no, yeah, I think it was the Ace of Swords, but it was a different card. But this has come out again here, you know, the Ace of Swords. So again, please look at that write-up on what I've put there. But again, this is showing me, you know, you cutting the rubbish out of your life, taking control. There's victory, their kind of thing for you, I want to say. But again, it's, we've got to cut this chaos, turbulent waters out of our life kind of thing. So there's a lot going on, but there is the peace there at the end of the day. I'm just trying to think what card it was yesterday. I think it was the Page of Swords, not the Ace. I can't quite think what it was, because I'm away with the fairies when I do these readings. But again, I do feel it is coincide with maybe what's been going on around a few of you here. But this is showing me cutting the rubbish out of your life, taking control, bringing in that inner peace, okay, which we need to do. It is showing me, though, that we've got the Two of Swords as well, which has come out. So this again, we're blindfolded, or we have been blindfolded into a situation, maybe relationship, maybe even work. We can't see where we're going in a direction here. But so we're stuck. We're at a crossroads. Do I go left or go right? What do I need to do, kind of thing. But I do feel starting this week, obviously with this the Nine of Cups here, I do feel good and positive. Yes, I do also feel we've been left dangling a little bit, okay, with the Hangman, with the situation. So we're at a crossroads. This could be to do with a work offer here. So we're left dangling. We don't know where we're going, what's going on at the moment. So it's kind of, we're in limbo. But again, this could be to do with a relationship. You're in limbo with a relationship. And again, with that, you've got to just stand in your own power and make decisions. And that's showing me here with the three of Wands we've got. Again, with your work, stand in your own power. You know, sometimes we can't rely on others or anyone else. We have to, you know, take control, take charge, or carry on what we're doing until another opportunity or another offer comes on board. That again is with relationship, isn't it? But I do feel with relationships, you know, if you're in a negative relationship, controlling relationship and all this, they're never going to change, are they? So the best thing to do is shut the door before you actually move on, you know, which is the right way to be. But again, if you're holding yourself up in that chaos and clutter, you're never going to move on, are you, kind of thing. Sometimes I always say a leopard will never change its spots. You know, they've got their intention on draining some partners have, or your exes or whatever, and they're just trying to keep you in that bubble, and we have to see the light to, you know, move forward, kind of thing. Again, that's standing in your own power here. But again, I do see there's, with this and with what's resonating with my cards from the few, you know, from the last week or 2 weeks, I do see you know, with relationships, it is about weighing things up, finding where you're going, what you're doing with your life, taking that control, cutting out the chaos and the rubbish here, okay, to bring in something new. And it's like, sometimes we have the better the devil we know than the devil we don't know, and I can't do this and do that, and we keep trying, but we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, can we, sometimes? But here, I just look, with this card, the 9 here, the 9 of Cups, the very first card here, I just feel you've got this. It's really good fulfillment, happiness. It's on the cards. So I do feel that with work or an opportunity is there, it's coming. While you're waiting, it's you getting everything in order, taking control of your life. So, you know, with the 2 of Wands, it's kind of, you've got 2 pathways, and I feel that pathways come to you. Again, this could be a relationship, somebody new stepping on your pathway, where I feel we've got to move forward, but we've got to shut the doors before we move on. With work, we've got to take control, and yes, this is where we're going, this is what's happening, but some of you are unsure, but I just feel you've got good things coming here. You know, I've got to say that with the Knight of Cups here as well. So it's about, you know, at the minute is like, you're kind of weighing all your feelings, your emotions, you're getting them all in order at the moment, to move forward, to get on with things, okay? But with this, I just feel it is a beautiful card because you're taking new steps, you know, with your emotions, with everything. We are getting it, we're getting it there, you know. Again, with your emotions, with the relationship here, this is where somebody could, sorry, I do apologise because I'm doing two pathways here, two stories here. But again, with this, with relationships, we've perhaps had a lot of emotional blackmail over the last few weeks, 6 months, 8 months, whatever, you know. But it's coming to a head here. This is again where we're cutting ties, we're moving forward. But there's victory there for you if you work on yourself here. You know, really important. So again, this is you getting your emotions in order. You're not going to have all their shit reflected on you anymore. You're gonna stand in your own power. Again, that, I've got to say, this is to do with relationship here, because we're turning our back on a situation here. We've had enough of the deceit, the illusions, we've had enough of everything, so we are moving on, you know, for ourselves here. That's within a relationship, I want to say. With work, I just feel there is a new opportunity, a new offer coming in. It's about you taking control, get on with it. Again, this is showing me with the Lovers coming out, is with work, it's loving what you do, love what you're being involved in, like love what you're good at kind of thing, and being recognised for your work, you know, because that's really important. It's the knowledge, the experience of what you've got within your heart, within your head, to shine, and that's what you're worth. You know, you're worth more, but you've got to realise that yourself here. So I do feel absolutely something amazing that's coming in here. Again, that's showing with the Knight of Swords, taking new steps to your duality, you being in your own power, you being you here, having no rubbish, you know. Yes, we've always got the people who are jealous of how we vibrate and what we do, but we don't need to let them pull us down. Remember, you're in charge of you here, going on this new journey. You know, this work could even involve a lot of travel here for you, or going here, there and everywhere, which I feel is going to be really, really good for you. I do need to say that. People that with relationships, or with the being emotionally blackmailed and whatever, I just feel, yes, we've had a lot of healing. Some of you are most probably going through the healing at the moment, and you perhaps think, oh, better the devil I know than the devil I don't, and I've got to go back. And no, you haven't. You've got to keep working on you. The amount of people I speak to, sometimes have done 3 or 4 months being without their partner because they've been controlling and this and that, then they just have one flick of the switch and they go back and they've lost all that 3 or 4 months hard work, and then it's same shit different day, and we've got to start again and move on. But you know, at the end of the day, this is where you stand in your power, and you've got this. But then you've done it once, twice, 3 times, you're never going to do it the 4th time. So this is where you've got to stand in your power, move on for you. Look, with the Lovers, yes, I know I've read this to do with work here, but with Lovers, this is about, you know, people who are stuck in that relationship. It's about you loving yourself, believing what you desire, what you want, you know. And if you're not happy with how you're treated or what's going on around you, because every relationship is different, isn't it? You know what I mean? You've got to weigh that up, maybe speak about things, maybe make plans. but it's about you standing in your power, moving forward. But I just feel, you know, with this, there is definitely a few of you moving on into new directions. You know, so it's putting your cards on the table here to what you desire. Now, the people that are in that, where they don't think they're going to meet anybody, or oh my God, I've made this decision and it's not right and it's this and that. With the lovers, that is just reminding a lot of you out there, there is always somebody there for you, no matter what. But it starts with you. So I do see, you know, May, June, with that, there is a big transition of change within a relationship for you. If you want that, remember, this is free will. So it's just, you know, seeing what's unfolding around you at the moment. But if you understand, keep going backwards and forwards in a relationship, and there is a lot of emotional blackmail and there is a lot going on, you know, realistically, and I don't need to be a medium for this, do I? You know, it hasn't worked out the second, third or fourth time. It's not going to work out the fifth, sixth or seventh, is it? So this is where you've got to actually stand in your power and do something about it for you, because it's going to affect your feelings, your emotions within time. It perhaps already is. So it's about you loving you, you believing in you and building that energy and strength up to you to find that new pathway. You know, looking at these cards, if it's resonating within your journey here, you've got this, but you've got to take control, nobody else, to move forward. But again, yes, I've said that with about the work as well, but it is also obviously relationship as well, which I've brought into this, because I do feel there's a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot where you know, with the Two of Swords here, you're blindfolded at the minute. You can't see where you're going, what you're doing with a relationship, you know, what you want, what you really want, you know. This is where you've got to be open and honest to yourself. That's looking in the mirror, you know, loving you and saying, right, what do I really want out of life? What do I want with a relationship? You know, I would say to you, you know, this is like life coaching. Write down a list, pros and cons. Stay in, going, you know. You've got to do things for you to weigh everything up, you know. And it's important you look at it in all shapes and forms here. This is what life is about. Life is energy, isn't it, you know? But again, I hope, you know, a lot of this, you know, resonates with a few of you out there, or this message gets to the people that really need this little bit of magic here, you know what I mean? Because it's important. But with work, definitely a new opportunity. Definitely you've got to remember what you are worth, your value, what your true worth is, because of your knowledge, the experience that you've got. Really important to say that to you. I'm going to just pull a couple of more cards here. So, interesting here. So some of you are shutting yourself away. This is kind of crazy. Some of you are shutting yourself away, pondering, do I do this, do I do that? Look, there's a light at the end of the tunnel here. You've got this. Yes, we've got a snake around us, you know, but that is like an infinity of 8 as well, isn't it? So again, that's releasing the snakes out of our life. That's letting things go. So it is going to happen. It's just when you're strong enough and you can see that you will do that. Again, I feel that's relationship. With work, okay, temperance card. That is showing me, you know, it's crazy at the moment. But again, I do feel there is an offer, there is opportunities coming. With that, temperance is going to change again. So it's like, get used to actually going on this new pathway, being like absolutely crazily busy, because I feel there is going to be things that are going to be out of this world for you in a big way, in a good way, and it's going to take you in directions you cannot really foresee at the moment, you know. But it is going to be absolutely fantastic. But you are you know, you are good at what you do, and you need to realise that. And you know, you will shine. You will shine. I'm just pulling a couple of more cards here because I just feel I've got to do. It's really weird. When I do this, I get in the zone with spirit, and it's like I'm aware of what they do, and it's kind of. I just pulled them 2 cards with a relationship and work again, and I've done the same again. But this is kind of, you know, this is kind of. We've had a devil in disguise being watched, okay, with addictions and all this. So again, that's not a nice card. So there is people watching you or jealous of you. Again, this could be work or relationship. You need to let that go. Don't let it bother you. But all in all, there is a partnership here. There is someone who's going to work beside you, or even a partnership with a relationship here. You know, and it's going to be absolutely a strong connection. So this could be a business relationship, working with, you know, 2, 3, 4 people in a really good way. You know, some success there. But also with a partnership, with a relationship. So if you're going through a lot at the minute, there will always be somebody there for you. and I feel they're not too far away. If you start focusing, trusting, believing, but it is about you. I'm going to leave the love with you on that. Okay, bless you.